Hello everyone, it's Scruffy here again. Do you know why dogs and horses can easily live with humans while lions and tigers cannot, even if you raise them from a young age? In today's video, we will explore this mystery. But before we begin, please hit the subscribe button right now so you don't miss any exciting videos from us. So, what makes some animals easily become human companions while others cannot? The answer lies in two words: domestication. Domestication is the process of altering the behavior and traits of a species over many generations to make them useful and serve humans, like dogs, cats, and horses. In contrast, training is teaching a specific animal to perform desired behaviors, such as teaching a dog to shake hands or a cat to use a litter box. While domestication involves genetic and behavioral changes of the entire species, training focuses only on adjusting the behavior of individual animals. Domestication is a long and complex journey, spanning thousands of years. For example, dogs were the first animals to be domesticated from gray wolves about 15,000 years ago. Horses were domesticated around 4,000 years before Christ in Central Asia. These animals have undergone artificial selection to become friendly and useful to humans. Not all animals can be domesticated because each species has different genetic and behavioral characteristics. Some factors that determine an animal's ability to be domesticated include a gentle and controllable temperament, high social nature, regular reproductive ability in captivity, economic value or usefulness to humans, flexible nervous system that allows them to learn and adapt easily. Animals that do not meet these criteria, such as tigers or lions, are often very difficult or impossible to domesticate. Animals with clear social structures, such as horses, are easier to domesticate. This social structure helps humans manage and train horses more easily as they are accustomed to following a certain social order. In domestication, humans often replace the leadership position in a herd of horses, and the individuals in the herd will adjust to follow human guidance. Conversely, zebras do not have a clear family structure, and instead of living in herds with a strict leadership system, they exist in loose groups or live independently, not bound by the direction of a single individual, making them harder to domesticate. This independence helps zebras better adapt to harsh and dangerous natural environments, but also makes them difficult to approach and control. Their instinctive vigilance and strong reactions to external interference make zebras a difficult target for domestication. Moreover, the absence of a clear leadership system means zebras do not easily accept human direction. When humans attempt to domesticate zebras, they encounter fierce resistance, unlike domesticated horses, which are used to following a leader. Dogs, cats, horses, and similar animals are prime examples of easily domesticated species due to their high adaptability to new living environments. Their central nervous system plays an important role in receiving and processing information, helping them quickly adjust their behavior to the new requirements and conditions humans set. A strong and flexible central nervous system allows them to learn and adapt, from living in households, working in fields, to serving in special tasks like rescue or protection. For example, sheep did not always have thick, woolly coats as we see today. Over many generations, humans have bred them to have more wool to meet the needs for clothing and food. This is part of the domestication process, where humans actively change the genetic characteristics of wild animals to make them more suitable for their needs. Herbivores have a higher energy conversion efficiency, making them easier to adapt and live closely with humans. Therefore, these non-fussy herbivores are often easier to domesticate, becoming important sources of food, clothing, and transportation in daily life. For instance, cows are herbivores, easy to raise and adaptable. They can turn grass into meat, providing an abundant and efficient food source. Additionally, they can adapt to various climates and living conditions and perform tasks like plowing and transporting goods. On the contrary, carnivores are difficult to domesticate because they are dangerous and have strong predatory instincts. Species like lions, with unmatched strength and peak predatory instincts, can attack suddenly without warning, turning every domestication effort into a tense life-and-death battle. Tigers, with their strength and intelligence, make domestication almost impossible. Bears, with their large bodies and razor-sharp claws, pose a formidable challenge. They can stand upright and attack with tremendous force, making approaching them extremely dangerous. Not only carnivores, but some large herbivores also pose significant challenges in captivity and domestication due to their potential threats. Wild buffalo, for instance, are particularly aggressive and have caused numerous deadly attacks in Africa. Next are hippos. Although herbivores, hippos are among the most dangerous animals in Africa. They are highly territorial and can attack with incredible speed and strength. Hippos can overturn boats and attack people with their sharp teeth. Gazelles are very difficult to capture and raise because they are easily frightened and can jump high, often leaping out of enclosures. Their quick response to sounds and movements around them makes them easily agitated, making it difficult to keep them in captivity. Giraffes, although seemingly gentle, can become extremely dangerous if threatened. With long and strong legs, they can kick hard, causing serious injury or even death to their enemies. Some species with special reproductive habits also face significant challenges in the domestication process, such as pandas. Female pandas have a short mating season each year, reducing the chances of successful fertilization. They need a quiet and stable environment to reproduce, but are easily stressed by human presence. Low reproductive rates, often giving birth to only one cub at a time, further reduce population growth rates. Additionally, pandas require a large amount of fresh bamboo daily, which is difficult to provide in captivity. All these factors make panda conservation very challenging. Many animals have been domesticated by humans thousands of years ago and have become familiar animals closely associated with our lives, such as chickens are easy to domesticate and live in flocks with a clear social structure, making humans easily become the lead chicken. Just a little food and care, they quickly become lovable and friendly companions on your farm. Dogs have been domesticated to work and live with humans, famous for their loyalty and usefulness. From guarding houses, assisting in hunting, to being companions, dogs are always ready to bring joy and safety to your family. Cats, with their independent and proud nature, are like little tigers living in houses. Although not completely domesticated, cats still retain their wild and mysterious traits, making them appealing and captivating to pet lovers. Besides domesticating animals like cats, dogs, and chickens, humans have also successfully domesticated many plant species. Plant domestication is the process of transforming wild plants into crop varieties with desirable traits, serving agricultural and food needs. Wheat. Wild wheat initially had small and easily shattering seeds, making harvesting difficult. Over thousands of years, humans have selected and cultivated wheat varieties with larger and more firmly attached seeds, making harvesting easier and increasing yields. Corn, maize. Wild corn, known as teosinte, had small and sparse ears. Humans have bred and selected corn varieties with larger, densely packed ears that are easy to harvest. This process has taken thousands of years, making corn one of the world's main food crops. Tomatoes. Initially, tomatoes were small, sour, and had little flesh. Through domestication, humans have selected varieties with larger, sweeter, and meatier fruits, suitable for culinary and commercial purposes. Potatoes. Wild potatoes contained many toxins and had small tubers. Humans have selected and cultivated varieties with fewer toxins, larger tubers, and richer nutrients, making potatoes an important food source. The ability of a species to be domesticated depends on various complex factors, such as social structure, temperament, and adaptability. This diversity reminds us of the wonders and richness of the natural world. Don't forget to hit subscribe to continue exploring the fascinating mysteries of the animal world. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching.